Fib.NQ on the 7th.
Alrighty then. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget, trading is risky and all that business. Let's get to it. We've got about 17 minutes to the U.S. Open. Let's get things rolling here this morning. I'm going to get through the checklist. If you are brand new with us, we had a little bit of a quick in and out mentorship Monday yesterday, learning how to come in and approach 5 trades. It's just 5 trades. Don't forget, Apex is doing 90% off. They extended it. Today's the last day. It's just look at their website here. They've got 14 hours left on 90% off if you used code ALGOBOX, and it really helps us out to be able to do more giveaways, helps out our tech support team. If you guys will use that ALGOBOX code, that would be awesome. 5 trades. We are lined up, warmed up. Tide and wave. I'm going to take a look at the tide. Real simple. And look at the tide. What color is that channel? It is red. So I'm going to go on the tide and I'm going to select red. Click it once for red. Let's look at the wave. Also red. So we have been seeing a lot of green recently, but as of right now, it's bear territory for the majority of those trades. I'm going to press, press refresh here. On that, 1 day, 14 hours left on our mega sale expiration there on that lease to own option, which is going away. Take a look at that one. If you are brand new with us, we've got a power headshot coming in here to the long side. I'm not going to hit long right now. We've got nerd red. We've got red on tide and the wave. Although we do have currently a green arrow on the MACV, part of our 2-step filtering direction. You'll learn all of that in our 8-day boot camp. I'm going to get into our checklist, but before I do that, for the new folks here, let me play this real quick here.
Live streams start with Mentorship Mondays, where we bring you algorithmic trading, interactive mentoring, and your questions are answered live. Get hands-on learning with these quant trading tools engineered to give you an unfair edge over other traders who don't have ALGO box on their trade stations. Discover the power of predictive auto harmonics. Utilize trading robots to quantify and react even in fast market conditions. Learn all our quant trading strategies such as the DCDM, HMD, and the dynamic game-changing order flow system, the Alpha Omega. Empower your trading with Flowmaster's advanced real-time audio and visual order flow analysis features. Detect the market mover's trading activity and take action with cutting-edge tools like AudioBox for live digital pit noise that audibly reveals the size and speed of the big players on the tape in real time. Use the Delta Flagging Pro to ready up your next precision entry and the Supreme Flowmaster Enigma for unrivaled, actionable trade opportunities. Got questions? Get them answered live. Whether you're new to AlgoBox or an advanced trader, you'll gain valuable, unique takeaways in every live trading stream session. Dive into structured quant training. Access our free trade room and free community tools. Test your knowledge in the AlgoBox Academy with tests and quizzes. Add the AlgoBox Edge to your trading arsenal and harness the power of our algorithmic strategies. Your success is our mission. Subscribe now and make every Monday a game changer with Mentorship Mondays. See you on the stream. Download your 2-week free trial and use our community tools at algoboxpro.com.
All right, so that should give you a quick summary. Let's go through that checklist here this morning. Top of the list, broker data feed connections. Got those going here before I got online here. Hardware, software. Want to check my hotkeys, particularly with my hardware on my keyboard. Make sure that is up and running. That's good. Day of the week, we're on Tuesday. Time of day, we are 15 minutes from the US Open. News, let's take a look at the news. Going to get the Financial Juice audio feed loaded up there. Today is the 19th. Let's see, scroll to 9 a.m. We had 8:30 news. Those were mediums. And then we have a geared. Okay, they've got a 9:55 event. So normally we get 10 a.m. 5 minutes before that, an ECB member will start speaking. So it's a weird one. I like things that are kind of standard. I like the routine. That's out of routine there. 9:55. So y'all help me to remember that one. 5 minutes before 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. pending home sales at 10 a.m. as well. Then the rest of the day is clear until 4:30. So we have 9:55 and 10 a.m. news there scheduled. And again, unscheduled, they can be like, oh, Trump's going to get on the microphone and talk to so-and-so or whatever, who knows. We'll be keeping an ear to the grind to see what the AC has to say. FOMC, nope. Holidays, nope. Earnings, we don't need to concern ourselves with that till later in the day. Gears, I am on 5. Do I need to adjust? No, it's looking pretty good there on the 5s. As we get to the open, we'll adjust. Currently sitting in too slow. Oh, I did just grab a quick trade there while that was playing. We got a mega late Nate. So a moment ago, remember we saw that power headshot long right there. It followed up with a mega late Nate, which is in the direction of my nerd. Let me move this over here real quick. This actually is going to go to the answer question section here. There's some folks asking questions yesterday. I want to answer those. So in the direction of the nerd. So, you know, listen, there are a lot of people making false assumptions. Be careful when you just came in here, assuming that you know what you're talking about. Let me help you out. You don't, okay? Just pay attention, okay? Find out why. There is a reason. I promise you, you're not coming in here rediscovering how the arc is made. Okay, I promise. I promise you, you're not gonna, oh, I discovered that. No, I promise. You're not. It's not, you're not the one, bro. Okay, you're not Neo from the Matrix. Trust me. Just trust me. There's a reason. Okay. So they had said that, well, if you wait until this turns, then it's already turned. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, look, here's a perfect example. Okay, you may have seen a lot of those, and just because you see an example of that, when you sit there and make a blanket statement as though, well, you're always going to have to wait until it turns. No, you don't. And I have said this, if you just actually go through all the video routines and go through all the training, there's a section on there. What I say that every trader is a reversal trader. I want you to let this one soak in. This is the comment of the day. Okay, this one needs to get pinned down below. Okay, every single trader you know is a reversal trader. Let it sink in. Let it sink in for just a moment. Every single trader that you know is a reversal trader. There is one exception. A breakout trader that plays through a level's broken, and they push through it with whatever. There's some strategies around the breakout. Every other trader, a pullback trader,
by blocking
is a reversal trader. You are looking for the pivot in the direction of your trend. Every single one of us is looking for a good pivot. We are picking pivots. Write it down. Picking pivots. Your job is to pick a pivot. PP. Pick a pivot. 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 Got it? Pick a pivot. Which one is the one? Your job as a trader is to filter, because it's easy to know when to trade. The hardest thing is knowing when not to trade. Your job is to filter and not take trades. Okay? To know when not to trade. Play the trade that's going to pay you. Now, a lot of traders hold too long. Bless my brother. All right. JD Trades, he's over there. I know he's just kind of starting with us. He's doing a live stream with us and whatnot. I tried to go in his live stream the other day and said, hold to the opposing signal. Exit on the opposing signal. He's over there like, listen, he's ex-ICT, or actually he is still ICT. Okay, like everything he does is still ICT. You got to they're brainwashed. Okay, you got to unbrainwash them. But, you know, they get this idea that they can just, you know, count the numbers of ticks. The system is designed to hold to the opposing signal. The other signal is also strong. So when you see a play and it goes up to the other side of the channel and you're still holding, it makes no sense to me. You got a good 60 ticks on it. I'm holding to 150 ticks. I'm holding this at least 100 ticks. Why? Why? Stop it. Okay, stop it. If you're like that, don't do it. I'm trying to help you out. I'm not just trying to chastise. It's not my job to beat you up. At the same time, I am your coach. I care enough to tell you, cut that out. Okay. Hold to the opposing signal. Hold to the opposing signal. Don't try to hold and then some. You may be a tiny runner, but when you're trading a small account, you have no business doing that. Okay. You got to get in there, grab some meat. You need to develop and build a large position, not a position, a large account. You need to build a large account so that you can do those extras. Okay, when you're over there slinging a micro account, okay, no offense to the people who are slinging a micro account, but listen, slinging a micro account, okay, do the best you can with what you got. Okay, but don't be trying to go play with the big boys. You're a Chihuahua trying to pretend like you're a Great Dane. It's silly. Okay, everybody, don't make people laugh at you. Okay, dunk the ball on the 8-foot goal. Okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, just trying to help you out. Good morning, JD. I see you. I hope you're listening in there this morning. I will have time for a chat later today. Sorry I couldn't get on a call with you yesterday. But yeah, hold to the opposing signals. Stop trying to hit home runs all the time. Like Babe Ruth stepping up to the bat. You know how many times Babe Ruth struck out? The thing is he could afford it. Okay, he was getting paid. All right, you're not getting paid if you strike out. Okay, you're not getting paid to entertain. You know, look, I only grabbed $500 off that play. I say only because the whole capacity of this whole play, look at this. This is a mega late Nate. Okay, that's 283 ticks, right? I grabbed barely anything off of it up here. Okay, we were playing through on the summary thing, but it went in the direction of the nerd and not the arrow. The arrow didn't quite shift yet. Would have had to wait for it, but yes, it went 283 ticks. So to the question in the room, or the assertion in the ask question section, they're saying, well, if you if you wait till those things, then they're always going to be a full reversal and they're not going to be in the direction of the MACV. That's not true, right? Here's a perfect example. Now, you may have gotten used to that recently because the market has been in this, bull territory, like basically buy every dip, and you seem like a genius because the market just continues to go up and up and up. Buy any level of dip and just add to it. It'll eventually, return to all-time highs. That has occurred recently. So you may have gotten conned into that, but I've been around the markets a long time. That's not going to happen all the time. Here's a nice little play right there. We still got 6 minutes of the US Open. Nice little one there, probably going to go straight to its target there, 35 ticks. Be happy with 35 to 50 ticks. Okay, stop thinking that you got to hit a 100 tick bag every single time you come up to the plate. All right, I get it on a live stream. You also have the pressure of the live stream. I don't recommend people doing live streams, although I would love it if you're able to do the live stream, but you're going to need to take some practice and adhere to those rules, or learn why those rules exist. Okay, trying to help you guys out. I want you to succeed. I'm the coach on the sidelines yelling at you to dunk the ball, pass the ball, score. We want the team to win. We want you to win, and I want you to win big. I want you to be one of the greatest traders of all time. You have the greatest tool sets in your hands, but you need to play them appropriately. Okay? But look, I know you want to shoot outside the lines. You're like, I'm going to shoot a three-pointer from the second row in the stands. That's outside the rules. Okay? But I made the shot. It's a trick shot. It's a trick shot. That's not how you play the game. Okay? The referee is not going to let you shoot from, you know, Kobe Bryant's wife's seat. All right? It's not going to happen. Next. Nice little enigma there. All right. We got 5 minutes. US Open. Let's get through the rest of the checklist there, but I did want to comment on that was a mega late Nate back here for trade number 1. And yes, while I could have, who even knows, 283 ticks, that's a lot of dough. That's thousands of dollars. Could be potentially, if I had full contract position size, this could be a $10,000, $12,000 trade. Hold all the way down to that crab, right? But I'm not sitting there trying to grab the whole thing. I want to play opportunity when the market's out of balance, take the play, execute, bag it, tag it, be in and out and done. And then also pacing myself through what trade number am I on? Am I up on the day? Am I down on the day? Am I break even? This is my first trade of the day. Do I have distractions? Am I fully set in yet? Have I felt out the market yet? All those kind of things play into decision making. And again, I'm not trying to say I'm going to be perfect every time. That's not perfect. That wasn't a perfect play. Thank goodness you don't have to be perfect to be profitable. We're here to be profitable traders first. Home run, super game-changing players number 2, but we don't have to hit a bunch of home runs. We can be the best singles player of all time. We could be the best doubles hitter of all time. You do not have to be Babe Ruth. Okay, there's plenty of those, right? And you know, later on, people were hitting home runs and they're on roids. Okay, so you know, let's take what we've got, let the market hand it to you, and grab bags, grab the inefficiencies. You're riding around in a Sea-Doo. We're not the Titanic. Make sense? Okay. Let's get to the rest of the checklist here. Oh, and when I say things like don't trade against the Mac VU and don't trade against the Arrow, this is called insurance. Okay. Now, you can play outside the bounds of insurance. It's like going the speed limit, right? There's a recommended speed limit, but if you get pulled over, right, it's going to cost you a lot. Or if you get in a car accident, it could cost you a lot. It could cost you your whole life if you are breaking the rules. Stay inside the rules because they will keep you on sides when the market does one of those crazies. Like, listen, you do not want to be playing against a grinder, for instance. It is going up, winning a grind, do not rewind. The market's moving up and up and up and up slow, and you keep trying to play against it, playing against it, playing against it. And all you have to do is you're going to remember the back of your head. Vinny said, don't play against this if you want to stay in the game. What is it? Do not play against this. Mac VU, okay? Don't play against that. Don't go against this, okay? If you want to stay in the game long term and avoid those big drawdown days, because listen, most traders, they chip away, and then they have one big, massive bad day. People don't usually blow out on chipping away. You know, most of the time they blow out all in one single day because of one crazy trade, and they get off sides of this right here, okay? Just if you were to take all plays in the direction of this, you will stay in the game. Okay. All right. That was my point. Back to it. Wave ranges. Can somebody give me the wave range for NQ real quick while I finish out this list? Because I'm really late here this morning. Wave ranges, ATMs were set. MACD Ultimate. Yep. Speedometer. Audio box. Yes. On. P&L cadence. We're right in the neutral area on P&L cadence. Distractions, I think we got those out of the way. We talked about the stuff I need to get off my chest there on that. NinjaTrader 8 sounds. Yep, and music. Somebody said the mic was low yesterday. Let me know how the mic is here today if I need to make any adjustments to it. We are 45 seconds from the US Open. And let's see. Somebody grab me that range. 41. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm currently on 43. Let me show you guys how easy that is. 41R, enter. Wait for it. Boom, loaded up. All right, locked and loaded. I'm gonna press, I'll save workspace here. For the week, All right, 15 seconds to the US Open. Usually I like to sit on hands for the first little bit there.
10 seconds.
Looks like one of the Enigmas is getting pushed through there. I'm going to turn this on. Oh, the bots already hit their target. Bots are up $1,000. Turn off full auto there. Okay.
S&P 500.
So our full auto triggered there this morning. Locked in $1,000. Had the auto flatten turned on, so it was doing its job there. And we get that little message. Here it is. So if you're using the auto take profit taker there, you got the auto take profit triggered. Congrats. Blah blah blah. That is the ALGO box trade command center prop firm smart risk console. It's a mouthful. That is one of the new features. If you haven't been through the update video on the latest features, I would suggest you go through that. Lots of good stuff in the most recent release. Let's get to it. I am on trade number 2. The bot's already up, and ooh, switch Enigma. Ooh, buddy, this will be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Oh, it's because we're at the open here. I mean, we're at the open line, so let's just the nope. Respell open. Nope. Put the in at the beginning, and you get nope. I don't want to take any trades around that open line if I don't have to. Not my favorite place to take a trade. Don't let me forget that 9:55 weird news timing event there. We are 1 minute past the US Open. Got another Enigma 14.4 right there, and another 11. I kind of want to swipe at this. We're so close to this open line zone, though. I just don't like to take trades in this area. See, look at this. Look at that. 2 Enigmas. I mean, this one barely got to its target. This one did not.
Off the back of the market on open.
And they just great plays. Just go here to. Right, perfect example. Don't take the open. Everybody got that? This is a great screenshot right now. Okay, I'm gonna take this off the screen so you can take your own screenshot, but take a screenshot right now and label this up. Why Vinny says don't take trades around the open. These are great trades, but not here, right? Not around this open area. Perfect example. Great trades get ruined. Even this one, look, Super AO right there. Take a short. Nope. Why? You're right on the open line. Nope. Nope. Don't take it. All right. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we still got a few minutes. Okay, now that one I do want to take. All right, that's a 20.9. Let's see if I can grab 35 and a 50 bag out of that or not. Hearing buyers on the tape non-stop here. I don't like that. Buyers coming in. Can I get down to that target? Yes, I can. It touched. Being greedy, trying to hold it. Seuss. Touch me one more time. Come on, do it. Oh, am I getting greedy? Trying to hold for more. Wow, it touched my target twice. Didn't take the 35 ticks. Am I going to wish I had? I feel like it. Bulls are starting to step in. Yep, they're doing their thing. All right, 7.1, add to position. Super AO, DCR. See if she'll let me out here. Should have, perfect example what I just said from earlier this morning. Don't be so greedy. Don't be trying to hold out more than the play is designed for, okay? I'm going to pull half of my POE. The rest of it's just getting lucky. All right, closing it out for 4K on the day. Tricky play. Should have pulled it right here. Then I could have had another play right here. Woulda, shoulda, couldas. Got out of the play, but not the way I want to take that, right? Really should have taken it. I had 2 chances to pull the trigger, but I knew I'd slip exit, and I was trying to hold for a little bit more, and it's exactly what happened right there. Perfect example. Hearing them step in at the same time, I had the confidence of we were on the red side over here, so I really did think we'd at least get that pivot turn. So I held out for it. That one paid off, but dangerous. Dangerous play right there as we start to shift into neutral. And you know the bulls in this arena, right? Lately, the bulls have been on parade. Give them any chance to get a foothold, and the bulls wake up very quickly. We are now, look, big move up here. This has shifted this to green. So the wave, I'm gonna look at my tide wave visualizer. I am switching the wave to green, okay? So now plays in both directions have been validated, and the wave is closest to our play. Right, going from high time frame to low, that now the wave has gone green.
NQ on the 7.
Okay. All right. I'm 2 trades in. Winner, chicken dinner, up 4K. Now, all I need is a bonus. I don't need it. Don't have to. In fact, I could be done right now. I'm 4 minutes past the US Open. I'm already done for the day here. Winner, chicken dinner. Do I have enough to put chicken dinner on the table? Yes. Am I going to go for a bonus because I'm on a live stream? Yeah, probably. Right. The extreme pressure here. Just for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate it. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Right now is the time. Hit the like. It's 9:35. 5 minutes past the US Open. Just reach over real quick. Tap the like button. And let's get some more plays here.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
So seeing gold, silver, slump.
And then I'm going to be getting back in the code. I am in the middle of working on the Platinum code module. And I do want to try to get that finished out today. Kind of tricky to reproduce the... I mean, it's too many lines of code. there's so many things to check to make sure everything is working well. But I am... as soon as the live stream is open here, I'm going to get back into the code there on that. All the way up to high of day. Okay, retouch the high of day. 9... We're moving up fast. I don't think it's going to last. All right, I'm going to get short right here. We have a Super AO on the 9s.
Double delta NQ on the 7.
Might be going up to prior close, and P point, though, is way up there. So I'm going to just try to scalp this, and we are still technically red. There's my HMD. Big pink dot over here on the right. Here's where I'm playing. High time frame opportunity here. Always on top there. Pink dot, see if we can get to the bowl or not. Yikes, got a switch dot there now. Okay, NQ is so fast. Again, if you are new, I would recommend that you be trading RTY or the ES, a little bit slower. I generally do not recommend ES at all. Remember, it's $12.50 a tick. The risk is double, but you're also getting paid double as well on those plays. Yep, bulls doing their thing. Here we go. Bulls are like, you know what? It's time for us to remind you guys that we have been in a bull market and we're here to stay. Look at this monster move here. How far have we gone? Oh, it's not even 500 ticks yet. Okay, 498 ticks to the upside. HMD, they're going to full port me here. And I'm going to pull half there at 7.6. I am not going to have another one of those crazy days here. Going to take the loss here, coming into lots of large king timings here. I will probably have another swipe at it here as we pop up and hit that prior close, please. Or let me hear the sellers come in.
NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on
Okay, we cracked the dot, add to position, red dot, add to position.
Enigma short on the NQ4. Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Okay, I'm going to take half there on the dot. Deuce. Oh, missed me. 100 ticks. I'll close it out right there. Okay, so I gave up my 4K, coming back with 1K there on that one, and again got beat up there on that wild child move right there on the 89. We are at the top of the channel. So again, I thought we'd be still okay there. That was tricky. NQ, again, if you are new, I would not trade NQ. If you are new, give RTY a try. Those are the rhymes and reasons. I've got an Enigma with a Delta Shift there. I'm going to try to get it back one more time here on that one. Going for a full position here, 15.6. Don't like that I'm still hearing buyers on the tape. There's a 35 bag. There's 40, 50, and I'll close it out there. Got my 4K back there with the beautiful 15.6 into a Delta Shift right there, plus a 5.4. This makes this a Super Moon Delta Shift. That is a mouthful, but that was a beautiful one for about 60 ticks. Oh, I'm sorry. Power Moonshot. My mistake. Power moonshot, delta shift. Still a mouthful, but moonshot. Technically also a super moon because we got the delta shift on it. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
NQ on the 41. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Okay. Nice play. Up, then back down. There's an Enigma. Probably going to hit its target. Yep, boom. Hits it so fast. Again, you have to be very fast to be trading NQ on this. It's telling you it's too fast, right? You should move up a time frame. Someone asked the other day, how do I slow down the prints? Bro, if you figure that out, if you can figure out how you can slow down the market, you let me know, okay? But no, generally, you need to adjust the gears, right? Shifting gears, that was one of our items on our checklist here this morning. See this one right here where we have the check your gears, exclamation mark gears. There it is. So right there next to the ALGO box logo there. Can I do this? No, I got always on top on this. Always on top here. Move this over. Okay.
NQ on the 9. NQ on the 7.
I draw on the screen.
NQ on the 41.
Okay, right about there. See gears in there? Check your gears. We teach you this in the 8-day boot camp. I go in detail with it in the room on the speedometer. So if the speedometer says too fast, then you can adjust the gear. However, right now we're at the market open. Okay, it's 10 minutes past. We're past the open, technically the big open area. But this is again a wild move set of markets right now, right? Very big moves. Again, people don't be careful making up your own assumptions based on your current experience. I promise you do not have enough experience. Okay? Unless you have been doing this 5 to 10 years, you don't have enough days like it. Because again, you're not going to learn it on the first time you see a fast market day. You're not going to learn it on the second time you see a big move set of days. It's going to take you at 10 or 20 of those, and you're not going to accumulate those because they don't come that often. So that's why I believe our rules are superior. Just follow the rules, okay? Take the plays. If I suggest trading RTY, I'm like, but I like NQ because it's fast. I understand. At the same time, later on, you're like, how come it's so fast, Vinny? How do I slow it down? I'm trying to anticipate for you, okay? You can always move up or move down. That's also why they're like, well, I got a little tiny screen. Vinny, how do I make this work on my skinny screen? I still had somebody ask me today. They send me an email being like, well, Vinny, how do I fit it on my little tiny screens? I'm like, go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. Buy a bigger screen.
Buy a bigger screen. Do it. Just buy the bigger screen. It's literally like $150 at Walmart. For real. Get a 43-inch TV from Walmart. Put it on your desk.
Stop coming over here telling me, like, but my screen is small. How do I fit? I want to see all three markets at the same. Well, you want. Oh, well, you want. Then therefore you have. Okay, well, I tell you how. You're gonna need a bigger You're gonna need bigger TV. Okay, get a big TV. Put it on your desk. Solved. Or don't. Okay, but no, I can't fit 3 instruments on your tiny laptop screen, bro. Okay, you're gonna have to go to Walmart, get that 43-inch. Do it. You'll be able to see everything. You'll have plenty of space then. Let's see. So I'm in, got the bonus in, but we did have a loss in there. So here's how the day is laying out right now. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Loser, winner. 4,600 on the day here so far. So I'm done. I should be done right now. Are you guys having fun? How many likes did we get? Did we get 100 likes yet? Did we get 100 likes? 54 likes. All right. I am done. 9:43. Coming up on 9:44. Don't forget, there's 9:55 news. So let's walk it through. Auto take profit was triggered for the full Autobots. What do I have on the full Autobots? Let's scroll back one view here. Here's my layout on my screen. So because I have all of the screen space, like I would recommend that you do, get you a nice 43-inch, slap together there. Now I've got, this is my layout on my one big 4K monitor right here. Let's go zoom back out one more layer here. Okay, here's what we got. Here's my full auto stuff up here. These are running across 6 instruments: the NERD, NERD, NASDAQ, ESRTY, and the Dow, plus 2 crude oil and gold over there on the right. And I've got my
2025
risk console right here, and got the auto flatten turned on, and I have it set to 1,100 bucks there. So again, I'm trying to lock in $1,000 but I know how slippage is on close and commissions. So trying to lock it in to let my employees do a little bit of work there and lock in $1,000 while I do the rest of the work down here on my charts. Sense? Can we double hit the like? That would be great. But yeah, everybody hit that like button if you want me to hang out here a little bit longer. If not, it's all good. I got a lot to do here. We got more code to fix up there. George, I want to chat with you here in a little bit as well. JD, I'll have time later here today as well, because we're about to lock up shop here. Locked in over 5,600 on the day. 57, we'll call it 57s. Looks like, yeah, 57. 5,700 there on the day. Let's hit generate. What's today's date? 19th.
Divergence up NQ on the 89.
Little tricky in there, little bumpy roads. Let's look at the percentage. 63% profitable, profit factor 1.3. Winners are 1.3 times the size of losers on average. Short side trades were the majority. Actually, on the long side was minus $13 on that. Short side was 5,700. Not too bad after commissions. Okay. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Do we have FOMC tomorrow? I have to switch over to another news instrument for that, so I'm not going to do that right now.
2-finger NQ on the 41. NQ on the 7.
Okay. Let me go through the answer questions, ask question sections, and give you answers. So this was the communication from yesterday. Also, Mr. Create Wealth, you had said something about videos 4 through 6. Let me know about that. Post a screenshot. I'm not sure what that is, but give me a screenshot for that. Okay, let's see. This is when you go against a nerd, do you just
Double delta NQ on the 7.
do you move just do 2-1 at 35 anyway? Okay, we'll work on that, or you just leave it as is, just don't have a runner. Does anybody know a way to replicate the nerd semi close to you during market replay? Okay. Perhaps a combination of the favorable indicators channels on the tide and wave. I'm not going to go into that right now. I was literally just listening to all those videos, which is why I was trying to come up with a plan based on that, because if it's always just T1, then in reality, there is never a scenario where we leave T2, so what's the point? Oh my word. Dude, listen. You're brand new. You're brand new. Slow your roll. Like, watch some live streams. And listen, do whatever you want to do, okay? I make suggestions for how I would teach my younger version of myself. You don't want to do T1. You don't want to, well, what's the point of ever having T2? Again, you don't understand multiple entries and whatnot because you're not watching a little bit. But like coming up with assertions like, well, I guess I just don't ever. Listen, your experience means absolutely nothing, okay? You don't know anything. You're dangerous to yourself right now. I understand asking questions, but why not just look? Get through the videos. And I know you're not watching the videos because I don't see a single comment on any of them. It's like, well, I watch them, I just don't put a comment. Okay, well then start putting comments. Prove to me, because I'm literally going to come back with this, and when you're going to come and ask all these questions, I'm going to literally say, why don't you go through the videos? Go through the videos. Thinking I should never be T250 in the case of against the nerd. Okay. That's fine, yeah. I'm just trying to imagine a scenario where you leave T2 at 50. It should always be pulled to 35 or away from the runner. Or am I missing the case? If you are on, again, that depends, like 35 and 50. That's what I'm currently on right now because I'm running on the 5s because the markets are wild right now. This is not normal market conditions. Normal market conditions, I'm down on the 1s, 2s, and 3s on NQ and RTY. Right, this is just out of the ordinary, extraordinarily volatile market conditions right now. So I've bumped up to the 5s for my entry. Most of the time it's 4s, 6s, like on the high side. We're up at 5s for the entry chart. My large entry chart is on the 7s, right? We're out of the ordinary, but you're trying to go over there and insert assertions based on wild market conditions right now. Please don't do that. Just trust what is being put to you. Write down what I've told you and stop coming over here and get everybody's opinions. This is what you guys are doing. This is like this social media realm. We're like, well, what do you think? 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 Learn the foundation first. Lay the foundation first. It's like trying to remix a song before you know the song. Play the song the way it was originally intended. Play the Mozart first. Okay? Then, after you got the Mozart down, if you want to remix it, then remix it. But make sure you can do the basics first. Okay? Trying to help you out. They're just listening to all the videos. I was literally just listening to all the videos. See, statements like this, like that's not even possible. I was literally just listening to all those videos. It's impossible, right? And listening, why are you listening to a video? Watch the video. Write it down. Take some screenshots. Take some good notes on this stuff. Please, like, take this seriously if you want, at the same time, if you want us to take you seriously. Like, I have a hard time, honestly, taking you seriously. I'm just being honest with you. Don't be mad about it. But I have a hard time taking you seriously, bro. I'm so with you, brother. I'm thinking it should be T2 in the case of against an error. Okay, that's fine. Back to it. I will keep working on specifics. Great. Thank you, by the way, George. George has a ton of great input here. You know, he's repeating to you what I've already said, but he's probably going to get tired of being like, well, like what Vinny says, right? Post a ton of screenshots in the main public chat. Yes, exactly. Like very first video, I tell you, get really good at taking screenshots. Don't do this thing where, well, it's hard for me to take a screenshot. Make it so that screenshots are like breathing, like drinking water. Some of you don't drink water, so maybe how about we just stick with breathing? Okay. The only time I go against a nerd and arrow is when either is barely EG opposite is barely maybe the and either is barely the opposite way. For instance, the arrow is about to switch in my favor, or the nerd is neutral or moderate, but that is rarity. We call that I think it play not per Vinny's rules. Okay, so I would give one better to that is the reversals should come off of mashers. Learn the masher play. That's when something is going to change in reverse off the masher. Okay, pull up here on the masher. You come up to a masher spot because right there, that mountain there is moving to the upside. So the nerd may be green, but you come up to a masher point, that may be where we flip. Okay. If we're in this whole zone, the whole reason that zone is colored that way, and you can color it whatever color you want. I've seen actually better colors. I've seen like purple looks really cool in here. It really just makes it so it just kind of darkens that area. So maybe don't take plays in there. I may change my colors here at some point, but I've just been stuck on this for forever, so I'm just used to it. But come up to a masher point. These are where things may reverse. And if you get a great play there, take it, but also close that out quickly if it's not working. Okay, but mashers are some of the best reversals. If you're going to be a reversal player, masher is one of my favorites. Learn the masher. I think you will like it as well. But to the conversation there, trying to help you out. Everyone's a reversal trader. You're reversing in the direction of the trend. You're still looking for a pivot, for instance. So you're long side trader. Okay, you're looking for this pivot to go long. You're looking for this pivot to go long. You're looking for a pullback and then a pivot, right? You're looking for that spot right there. Everybody's a pivot player. Yeah, unless you're one of those psychopaths that take breakers because you're like, oh, it broke through that line right there. I just go long at the break of a line. Okay. Yeah, that's the exception. Okay. Breaker players. Do we have any breaker plays? I mean, DCDM kind of. Just depends on the straightness of the leg. DCDM can be a pullback or a breakthrough. On the lower time frames, they work better. You'll notice you don't get too many DCDMs on these higher time frame bars. They're very effective on the 1s and 2s particularly, and the 3s, but 1s and 2s, DCDMs, thebomb.com. Platinum members have a full auto DCDM, and It's the bomb. I should showcase that more, and I may do that soon here during the summertime. Okay, did we get to 100 likes? We're coming up. We have 1 minute till that 9:55 news.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega NQ on the 5. Delta NQ on the 7.
Let's see.
Fib.NQ on the 41.
So here it is, 9:55. We've got somebody going to be talking.
Expecting the US pending home sales change month on month. Forecast 1%, prior 1 spot 5%. US pending homes index, prior 73 spot 7.
Okay, we're at a masher and we just got the red arrow. So this is a perfect example of where I'm going to be personally looking for a masher. We are right in front of the news though. And let's see here. Tapping up to the top. We've moved up into a masher. Red arrow. Want something on the higher time frame.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 7.
I think that already dropped 100 ticks.
NQ on the 9.
Yeah, 147
Fib.NQ on the
after the Titanic zone.
Enigma
Right here in front of the news. Being a little cautious here, right in front of the news. Power head shot long right there. Good for about 50. 83. Wow, 83 ticks again. On the 5s, these moves are much larger. News coming out here in 4 minutes, and there is ECB member speaking right now. So I don't know if they're going to say something that could impact the markets here, but we've got when in doubt, just lay off the keys.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 9.
Enigma long right there.
Enigma short on the NQ.
Oh, switched. Okay.
NQ on the 5.
Another interesting zone here. The double cross, double move out of that is going to be big. Let's see what the opportunity is.
Divergence of NQ on the 9.
That'll take us all the way to 28,910. That's the open line area. We don't care about that one anymore. All the way down here. To the bottom of that move. Multiple enigmas lining up there on the open line. The nope.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
The nope line.
Enigma short on the NQ4.
News coming out in 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the NQ4. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 7 9. Fib.NQ on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the down on the 7 on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the NQ4. 2 finger NQ on the 8. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7 5. Alpha Omega on the NQ 7.
NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. Ooh, buddy. End of day today and tomorrow could be wild. NVIDIA earnings coming out tomorrow.
1 minute remaining. I'll be leading with US pending home sales.
The monopoly of the world.
Fib.NQ on the 41. Delta Enigma short on the NQ4. Enigma long on the NQ9. Double Delta NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
10 seconds. One spot 4%, one spot 4%.
All right, here's the news.
1%. Pending home
We're on the
sales
nope line.
month.
Harmonic
Excuse me, pending homes
They
index.
said it right there at the open.
74.8. Seeing prior revise for the US pending home sales change, one spot 7%, one spot 7% compared to the original prior of one spot 5%.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Back to the open line.
Fib.NQ on the 41. Fib.NQ on the 7. Enigma short on the GC. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega Alpha.
And they touched. Wow, did you see how fast that happened? Wow, was that a 100-tick move? 131 ticks in like a split second. All right, we want to mark that up. They hit. Targets filled. That was that measure from back there where we got that double Enigma scenario measured out and nailed it.
Pending home sales April 2026 report.
To the tick.
For those who
To the tick. And now we have a not quite 1,000. It's weird. But we'll just assume they dropped 1,000 in there. And let's mark up Big Bear right there. All right, most recent Big Bear, and we want to mark out 250 ticks out of the middle. There's 180.
Fact citing Novak, Russia to boost oil supplies to China via Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. I was wondering when they were going to talk about that place again. They tried to play like it was.
Iran's deputy foreign minister says the U.S.
Like, look to the left.
Threat
The magician's trick.
for
Look
peace.
to the left. While we do this on the right. Kazakhstan. They tried to put it in a movie like Borat and be like it's act like it was a third world country, and then turned it into the next fallen angels
Iran's deputy
city.
foreign
It's going to be
minister says Iran
crazy.
is prepared to confront any aggression.
Fitty.
NQ on the 7. Convergence of NQ on the 40. Harmonic NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
First time I've heard that name in the news in a while, but that may be the setup right there. Good morning, Brandon. How are you, sir?
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 7.
Okay, we just passed the news here. All right, we're 3 minutes past here now, so now I can look for plays.
Delta ship NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7.
Here's the Delta shift. It's technically on the top of a channel, so could short the top of that channel with the Delta shift there. I'm going to make decisions really fast. It is currently too fast right here on the 5s. This is where I should be pulling up my 7s. Pull over 7s here and see if we get anything coming in here. I'm going to add this to always on top here so I can eventually execute on this one. There's an Enigma right there.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
I'll grab 25 to put me over 5,700 on the account. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Beautiful stuff there. 10.05. That'll round it out for me there. Good old Enigma coming in on the 7s after the news. I'll grab the bag, playing the video game. That's all it takes. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Don't forget Apex 90% off. Theirs expires today. Ours expires one day, 13 hours from now. Keeping up with the Apex discounts there. Use that to help out our tech support, and we can do giveaways here very soon if we get enough folks using that code. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.
Deployment if the Strait is not open by July, so again NATO to consider Hormuz